The love messages I got are, I got questions. Someone that you stopped kicking it with, that put you in a third party, got questions. There's something blocking this person to ask you what they want to ask. You could be blocking this person, the universe could, or it's this person's throat chakra. All these questions are occurring in this person's mind because you stop kicking it with this person. They've been wanting to kick it with you, spend time with you, but you ain't with it. There's a reason why, though. You feel some type of way that this person put you in a third party situation. And you also had questions for this person about the third party. You're making this person feel rejected. This is kind of like a tit for tat, but on your end, there are good reasons why you feeling the way you feel. You feel like you have every right to feel the way you feel. And you don't want to talk to this person right now because you feel like the questions that you have for them, that they were unwilling to answer, you feel like they're not going to be open to answer these questions that you have for them because they weren't open to it in the past. And the questions that you did have for them, they were important questions that you needed to know. You felt rejected when this person did this to you. They still haven't gave you the answers that you needed to know. You felt like you needed them maybe because it was part of your closure. But since they never did it, you became cold and distant, held back from this person. And now that you're cold towards them, now there's a lot of questions popping up in their head. It's like they always wanted you to dead the questions that you really wanted to know. They will reject these questions. You also felt lonely in this relationship. You felt like this person didn't care because of the things you needed to know about them, about this other person. They were very closed off. It's like they weren't open up at all to answer these questions that you wanted to know. They will become very defensive, angry. They will always turn things around you so that that kind of attention won't be directed to them. So they're a manipulator. And the questions that you wanted to know or you did ask in the past, they came out very immature. This communication is very immature. The things that you wanted to know, they were running around the questions. They never gave you direct answers on it. Even though they come off cold, this person does have feelings for you. They want to know why you're not talking to them. They want to know what you're doing. They got a lot of questions, who you're seeing. Because like I said, you've become very cold. There's no communication between y'all. And since it's not, all these questions is going through this person's mind because you are so silent towards them. And even though they have these questions they want to ask because they're wondering what you're doing, where you been, they know that they can't. They don't have a right to ask you these questions because they never gave you the proper answers on what you needed to know. Since you gave up on wanting to know these things about this person, now this person is looking towards your direction and want to know what's going on with you. They wish that you wasn't tripping about this so that they will be able to get what they need to know about you. This person isn't fair. They want what they want, but they never give you what you want completely. Some of these questions are necessary questions to debate if you want to be with this person or not. Debate if this person is the right person for you. But they always run away from these questions. Sometimes this person will get you high, drunk, sex you all up, take you out, just to prevent you from asking these certain things. They real slick. It's like they wanted you to be with them, but there's like a boundaries. There's certain things you shouldn't be asking them, because then that will make the relationship more difficult for them to be in. It's much easier for them to do it that way. Like I said, they're unfair. Very unfair person. But this person is, doing what they do. They probably drink, smoke, go out a lot, date a lot. But in the back of their head, these questions is fucking with them though. There's already no communication going on between y'all two. So that's already stressful. Including these questions that's popping up in their head all the damn time. Because the longer y'all not communicating, this person is starting to wonder what the fuck is going on. Then all these things pops up in their head. I feel like your person thinks a lot. So now it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. Because they thought it was cool for you to just move on without telling you what you needed to know in order to have closure. They thought that shit was cool. And since you gave that person that, even though you didn't want to let them go and it was difficult for you to deal with this separation, now this person got the nerve to want to ask you questions since you're not talking to them. They feel very entitled. I feel like it broke your heart when this person didn't tell you what you needed to know, because you had a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety, crying, because you felt like you couldn't move on without these questions being answered. But since you moved on, now this person got 21 questions for you. The nerve. I'll see y'all next reading. Love and peace.